Hi everybody and welcome to another edition of Simon Says
Let's learn English.
Now, in the last two lessons, we introduced I, me, he, and him. And what you noticed is that all of these are singular pronouns, meaning that we use them when we're talking about one person. But what do we use when talking about more than one person or more than one thing? In this case, we have to use other pronouns. They is used for more than one person or more than one thing. Them is also used for more than one person or more than one thing. So these are both pronouns that are used to talk about groups. So when do we use them? Let's look at the following sentences. I bought some apples from a supermarket. I bought them for less than £2. They tasted delicious, meaning they tasted very nice. Now, in the second sentence, the pronoun them replaces the noun apples in the first sentence. In this case, them is an object pronoun because it comes after the verb bought. Now remember that an object pronoun comes after a verb or an action. Now in the last sentence, the word they is also a pronoun that replaces the noun apples. It comes before the verb tasted, so it is a subject. It's a subject pronoun. Right, let's get some practice. Let's all read the following sentences together. Camels live in the desert. They travel for long distances without water. Many people use them to carry heavy things. Now, I want you to pause the video for about 20 seconds and look for the following things. Look for the subject and object pronouns, and then look for the noun that they represent or that they stand for. After you've done that, look for the verb that comes after the subject pronoun, and then look for the verb that comes before the object pronoun. Right, so let's go over this together. They is the subject pronoun. Them is the object pronoun. And which noun do they replace? Well, they replace the noun camels. What about the two verbs? Now, the verb that comes after the subject pronoun is the verb travel. And as for the verb that comes before the object pronoun, that's the verb use. Right, let's take a look at another example. Let's read these sentences together. Cats are very friendly animals. They love to play with people. People often hug them. Now let's do the same thing that we did in the last example. Pause the video for about 20 seconds, then look for the subject and object pronouns. After that, look for the noun that they replace. Then after that, look for the verbs that come after the subject pronoun and the verb that comes before the object pronoun. Right, okay, so in this example, they is the subject pronoun and them is the object pronoun, and the noun that they represent is the noun cats. So what about the verbs? So after the subject pronoun, we have the verb love. And before the object pronoun, we have the verb hug. Right, so what you need to remember for today's lesson is that you should use they before the verb and use them after the verb. And that's it. Now, can you think of any of your own examples, just like the ones we've done? If so, share them in the comments section. Okay, that's it for now. Stay tuned for another lesson from Simon Says, Let's Learn English.